Your
Well,
father
not
was hugely successful,
yes.
but didn't give you a lot of time. And what I heard you say, Eddie, actually is in the early days, or maybe hopefully even past that point where he started to achieve success, your father and your mother did give you time, attention, and encouragement. How important was that to you? Being able to get that kind of support. What did it mean to you?
It was huge, and I think that the American kind of like viewpoint of the home and how a dad or mom should be, I think sometimes is skewed. And I think that we kind of set ourselves up for failure a lot of times. When I say that my dad was present in the fact that if there was something I needed, he was there and he gave me time versus just throwing money at me or throwing resources at me. My dad still got up every morning. I rarely saw him. He was building businesses. And so just like all of us that have had to grind and build businesses, he got up at when it was dawn and he was out the door, and we never ate dinner as a family unless it was dark out again. And that's just how life was. And he didn't make it to every basketball game, football game, baseball game, soccer, like all the sports, but he made it to the ones that were important to me. And we literally would sit down. He would say, which ones do you want me to be there for? And he would rearrange his schedule to make sure that he was there in the important moments. And so, I would say that there is something to be said about how he did that, because I never look back on my life and think I had an absent father, even though my father was out chasing his dreams and working 12, 13, 15-hour days, because I felt like when it mattered, he was there. So, and again, he always would, he didn't have money in the early days to give me, or things to give me to try to like mask some of that, which I think some of us that are successful, we do. It's like, oh, well, if I buy my 16-year-old a car, that's a whole lot easier than sitting down and talking through the issues of life with him, and my dad didn't have that choice. All he had was time, and that was his most valuable resource. So it was huge for me, for sure.
That's awesome. Yeah.